And with the power of special effects from the early 2000s, he will join me now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Caedrel. We have no, he could just not put the special effects in.
Put the special effects. It looks so weird.
It was so bad.
Worlds 2020. You're taking a look at shots of Shanghai, China, where the play-ins group stage continues with day 3. My name is Quickshot, and I am joined at the caster desk, the World Championship caster desk by Caedrel. It is a pleasure and an honor to have you here.
It's seriously an honor to be here. From finishing the season on such a low note to be at Worlds, casting, EU Masters, all these things, and bringing XL to Worlds.
It's the first time, right? I really appreciate it. Caedrel, we're going to be doing the next 2 games, and if we have any tiebreakers, a couple of those as well. Quick updates for the fans and viewers at home. The 5-way tie is still alive.
He has shown us an Elise game. They could go for the Renekton Elise. I think it is really strong. I mean, their only win is with the Elise, so I wouldn't be surprised to see something like that. So that looks like they're hovering Galio. I mean, if they do pick Galio, I'm expecting mid-bans, and then look for a last pick support, 4-pick jungle. Something like this would be good. But the normal counters to Kindred, are the Kazakhs. AP junglers normally are kind of banned out, so you can't really go for those. So they are going to go for the Galio. So I'm expecting 2 mid-bans here against Uniboy.
Okay, 2 mid-bans, and then
this will be Kindred's other stack. You see, if one crab dies and it's Kindred's stack and the other one lives, then the stack will eventually go to the other crab if it stays alive. So Kongyue losing another stack here, and Boogie's doing pretty well overall. Kongyue hasn't been able to punish him because of the pushing lanes and bot, and Boogie is going to get his jungle item for free here. He's not going to get punished.
Okay, so you're getting a little bit more excited about the Syndra, the Silas rather, from the jungle. I mean, was that early game or was the early clear that you were nervous about? There is still a flash here for Ace.
Yep.
No support from Boogie. Managed to get the Justice Punch off once again.
Might
flash blown, that's the chase forward and taken down. First blood PSG.
Good, yeah, they can definitely pull the trigger here. We can see Kongyue has decided to go towards the top side. Kaiwing does have a lot of move potential, so there is going to be a 3-man stack on top. Boogie gets engaged on. He does have the flash.
So much damage. Mounting Dread, Wolf Frenzy,
the flash.
as well as another solo kill. That's actually going to help out. I think Boogie managed to hijack the Kindred ultimate, gets 1 heal, gets a second heal, right back into the fight. Here comes Paz, Slice, Dice, dominating Slice, and that's so much damage onto Hanabi. All of a sudden, 2 quick kills, and remember, Kongyue chased that. Kongyue
had so much damage on the side of Boogie, but I guess he didn't consider the fact that he could just take his ult and ult himself and just keep himself alive, and then Kongyue was way too far forwards. Paz came in with the TP and he was around the side and just managed to pick up the kill, so that's a double kill for the Renekton, and he's going to get loads of plates, so a win condition achieved for the side of V3.
With substitutes.
That is crazy. Looking at this fight, Paz gets popped instantly. Archer is free hitting really nicely, and you think here, well, with the Lamb's Respite coming off, Archer can just free hit on the backline, but look at Uniboy, hits 2 Qs, he's going to hit the stun as well, picks up Unified there, and Archer, sorry, and then the fight's just kind of so scattered. Hanabi doesn't die from all the spells they blow on him, he lives on kind of 1 HP, Kaiwing escapes as well, Unified's also really low, and I just think that Lamb's Respite bought just way too much time. V3 had no ults to respond, they didn't have any re-engaged stuns, they didn't have any targets they could select, and it just looked a bit too messy.
Take down V3.
And look at the mid-jungle of PSG, 10-1, 9-1. These are the substitutes, Trevor.
Unbelievable. By the way, the win moment flares, everybody flashing LGD. If LGD win against UOL in our next game, PSG top the group and guarantee them spots in the main group stage.
Who would have thought? PSG.
Nobody.
Almost, they're on the cusp of finishing first in their group, going straight through the group stage. This substitute mid-jungle, man, I've spoken about them a lot.
5.
That's crazy. I can't believe what's happening in this group. Mind blown.
I mean, literally, we're at a loss for words at the moment. I think all congratulations to PSG for the win. Now we turn our attention to LGD UOL. That's going to be the game that's coming up in a moment. And literally either 2 or 0 tiebreakers on the cards. So hopefully we get some games. I know you and I want them.
Yeah, and if LGD loses, they're in a tiebreaker to be knocked out of Worlds.
Yes, with the LJL, with V3, who just got really smashed by PSG.
Everyone thought LGD would finish first. If they finish last, what's happening? The script. Someone show me the script. I don't believe it.
I cannot wait to see what the Weibo reactions are going to be.
Welcome to the caster desk for the first game of 2021. I'm Dracos, and it is my absolute pleasure to be joined by none other than Caedrel. Not a rookie to this stage, and certainly not a rookie to the cast, but happy to have him for his first official cast as a professional caster here for Mad Lions versus G2 Esports.
Yeah, my first cast of the year. I did some casts in World's Plains, but what a way to start it. G2 versus Mad Lions, and I mean, historically, if you look at Spring Split, you know, Mad Lions taking down G2 in a 5-game series. I was surprised. I saw Jankos had no smite here, so I thought, well, this must be a free Drake for Mad Lions, but Reckless didn't even have any vision on it. He just throws the Q. What HP is it? Oh, you can't even see it. It's so quick. And then G2 just decide, well, our Dragon now, 5v5. They engage it. Armut's way too split. Kaiser tries to stop them getting the engage by just sacrificing himself, but Caps make sure that they punish them for this mistake. Flashes in, starts the fight. The Civ ult comes out. The Olaf ult comes out, and they just start diving them on the tier 3s.
And as frustrating as Reckless stealing that is, I mean, the reason Mad Lions, I think, are in this position is that we saw is that while they did have that early game advantage, there were a few fights in this game where they bit off more than they could chew, where they went in for fights that they couldn't win, where they overcommitted, and now we've seen the second you give G2 an advantage, just like every other year we've seen this lineup, they do not let you back in this game. And Humanoid now, no cleanse from the previous fight, means that he's going to be in trouble, but Kaiser going to try to save the day. Reckless now dominating.